Staying heavy. Everything healthy.
And you speak to you in a while, man. The last time I saw you at Chrome 23 last year with Hitman battle Easy. And I just saw Tiff at Chrome. Me and Tiff was chopping up a little bit at Chrome.
Yeah. That was the Hitman Easy joint when I seen you.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
How's everything with you, man?
Oh man, I can't complain. I'm nice, bro. I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? We nice.
I guess let me go ahead first, man. I want to say my condolences, obviously, to your peoples and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? As a culture, I appreciate that. You gotta look at this, Lux. We've been watching you so long, right? So when you lose a family member, in a sense, we lose it because we know you feeling at the crib, right? As a Lux fan. So we gotta show our love to you and our condolences to you because you're one of our kings in this battle rap stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
When you go into things, I want to say condolences to you on that. You think what I'm saying?
I thank you, bro. I thank you.
Absolutely. How do you deal with stuff like that, bro?
Listen, man. You don't know till you know. Listen, all you can do is you gotta, man. I think this is why life is the journey it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me take these AirPods out. I want to totally again. Yeah. You know, if you knew what was always coming around the corner, life wouldn't be life, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where you find yourself, you get to know yourself in a deeper space. That's all. Cause nobody knows, man. Like we all gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. It's just yeah, man. I had to be strong for my peoples, though, man. That's what it's about. I gotta hold it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why we do it. So you know, keep the baton, man. And you know, we pushing.
Absolutely, man. Listen, 2-year hiatus, sir. We haven't seen you in the ring in 2 years. I don't like that as a Lux fan. Let me just start. I don't like that. I'm gonna say it. But how do you feel being 2 years removed from battle rap? Is that good for your mind? Are you rusty? How do you feel? Are you nervous a little bit? Or you're a legend, though. You can't be nervous. You're an MC, though, right?
Yeah. Nah, it's like, you know, with anything, you know, we all self-conscious, right? To a degree. You know what I mean? And that's the part about being an artist, somebody who's serious about their craft. You know, you get in those spaces, you know what I mean? So you're always mindful of your performance, you know what I mean? That's what life gives us time and opportunity for, to assess what we've done and how we can always get better, right? So, and that, I just simplify it like that. I just know it's always me trying to outdo me and be a better version of me. And no matter who my opponent is, it's always that, you know what I mean? Fundamentally for me, you know? So, yeah, man, but I'm excited, though. I you know, I know people look forward to it. I look forward to it.
That's an understatement, sir. That's an understatement, sir. That's an understatement, sir. You looking forward to it?
I just want motherfuckers to be receptive. That's why I'm glad we got the terrain we got. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a battle like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like you said, you know, we ain't been around in a minute. So it'd be like to step into a space where when you building it, you get the return back to the essence, so to speak, right?
Right.
Because before it was all of it such being an industry as it's become a business, and we're grateful for that.
Right.
We most grateful for that. But you know, the essential things that make it what it is, the art form what it is, you know, that gets me going. That shit get me going, baby. So
people are saying that as big as this card is, Lux, right? This is the pulse of the culture I'm getting from the people, right, brother? That lack of promotion for this battle. Does Lux and Nitty need a promotion, or it speaks for itself though? Anytime you pop out, it kind of speaks for itself, right?
You understand me? This is what we fighting against. We fighting against what they done dressed up so much in the space of industry, right? In it being such a show.
Right.
And we love the show, but this is some shit this is for the avid viewer that was there when, you know, shit was on DVDs and things of that nature. It was like niggas ain't know what battle was gonna be on them smacks. But nigga popped in the DVD and went right to the battle. Straight to the battle. We ain't look at no interviews.
Right.
We ain't do none of that. We ain't get none of that promo. We go straight to the battle.
Right.
So this is one of those joints, you know what I mean? It's for those just cut from the cloth, man, that know how to view this from one of them eyes, you know, that look for the intricacies, that appreciate the art form as it is. Some niggas is just there for the show. He talking shit, all that got me hyped. That shit be going over them niggas' heads anyway. Like, I think when you hear Loaded Lux, you hear Nitty, the thing that made artists like we are the basics, right? Are the fundamentals, are the different attributes that this thing we do is built on. You heard me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Wasn't all the other extra shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, even like I was saying to people, even when I came through with the different things that built the show, I never not gave you what you love me for. You know, lyrically, artistically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's not get blindsided, man. We back to basics.
Brother said, let's not get blindsided. Let's not get blindsided at all, right? All right. How do we get with Nitty though? Or did you feel? Let me ask you a two-part question. Did you feel like Daylight? Well, you obviously feel like Daylight would have been before Nitty, right?
Do I feel like Daylight would have been before Nitty?
Yeah, that was the plan at first, obviously, right? That didn't fall through, right?
Yeah, right. And I think divine order is in play at this juncture. I think really though, me and Daylight definitely like we on some in game shit. Cause like I don't know, I'll probably step off after that. Like it ain't like for real, these shits is just. I know what state I want to be in when me and Daylight finally cross paths. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just be like warm ups and all of that. Like no, I ain't taking nothing away from Nitty. I ain't taking nothing away from whoever is along the way, right? Because we appreciate what's necessary to attain these new spaces. But yeah, I feel like Daylight is special.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas, everybody know what that is, what that means to those that love to do it. I'm only on that type of time right now. It ain't even really about. I only want to deal with real formidable opponents. I don't want to do none of the fish market shit. Like this, look how God work. Like this shit spawned to be I was going at Hitman, right?
Yes.
Divine order crept in and go, nah. We going back to where this shit count, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. And not to take nothing away from Hitman, because you know, Hitman is who he is in his own right. But you gotta know how to allow for life to speak to you. If you knew everything, if you the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room. So we here for a reason. I'm here to learn, you know me, more about what I need to grow. So they said, nah, man, run Nitty more of that, what you need. You know what I mean? For you know. And while we on the line about it too, like, you know, Hitman is Hitman, you know what I'm saying? But like I didn't know, because you know, I had did a you know, we all jumped into spaces and shit.
Yes, I listened to all of us. I heard them. Yes, sir.
When we did that, I didn't really know the situation that was brewing with him and Mook and everything that was going on. I didn't know like all of that was going on. So I jump in, you know, me Tasmanian Devil, because for real, I was getting this project done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I want, you know, that's dropping the same day of the battle. So I was getting the project done. I had no clue. Oh, Hitman going on rants, all of this type shit. He was, and then when I finally got wind of it, I go, oh nah, okay. So just for the people, you know, sake, so they could be aware of, you know, I'm gonna clip Nitty, but the plan was to spin and go right on into the Hitman situation, but he got to take care of that situation, man. He got to deal with Love One on that. He got to see Mook.
Okay, so let's be clear, because I felt at one time it was going to be Lux and Hitman, which let me ask you a question about the Hitman battle before I get back to Nitty. Is that a battle that's like very contrasting style, and the styles of man different, contrasting, very different style? What kind of battle would you expect from you and Hitman?
Of course, it's a style clash, right? You know what I'm saying? Those that like what I like, and those that, but sometimes they say fights make, styles make fights. My whole thing for real is just I'm here to eradicate all the fish market shit, man. Like shit that for me, you know, it don't meet the core of what I see certain shit was built on. Like I don't knock Hitman doing what Hitman do, but it's like my youngins be coming up around me and they think shit that's going on Wild and Out is what it is. I'm like, oh nah, y'all really what? No. So when I see a person like Hitman garnering that type of light, and then at the same time, no, rightfully so, the position is a good position in terms of,
Yes.
moving the brand forward,
Yes.
moving the culture
Absolutely.
forward,
Uh-huh.
moving all of that forward. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Now that we got that established and we got youngins that's into the art form, we need to like step it up a notch. If they feel like that's what it is, let's bring them to where shit really going on at. It's levels and degrees of things. So okay, you think that's the end all of be all what they doing on Wild and Out? Well, let's get one of them characters you like on Wild and Out and bring them over here. Get them over here where it really go down at and see how they withstand. And not to say Hitman is of a Wild and Out type of situation, because he started where we started from. You
Absolutely.
feel
He's a
me?
legend. He's a legend.
But when you take the art form over there, you kind of got to water it down for TV, man. It is what it is.
Well, let me give some pushback though. But when the brother comes back to battle rap, right? You, as a person like you who loves the culture, you don't think when he comes back he shows improve, like Ill Will Battle? You don't think he got crazy?
No, we know that.
Right.
The youngin might not know that.
Okay.
That's tapping in with boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
So in the case thereof that he's following Hitman and along the storyline, when Hitman goes into certain spaces, he like everything we do outside of battle rap, man, we all know when we started. When we do these things, they move the culture forward when we show up in other arenas. So that's what I'm saying. It's no hit there with everything that Hitman has been doing. We totally appreciate it. Rising tides floats all boats. Be grateful. I'm always about reciprocity. It always coming back home. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole thing. It's just, oh, you the big fish now. You feel like you that. Boom, boom, nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga, because you got numbers and different things. Nigga, you know what it is, nigga. The fuck? You know what it is. You know what it's really about. You feel me? Like we in that time frame. Oh, a lot of shit getting exposed, man. For all the superficial shit industry is taking its space in. Like, no, nigga, the real always gonna prevail. So
is he the most popular battle rapper? Do you feel right now?
Right now, I could probably say. I mean, Clips is in that same space too.
Okay.
As being far the Wild and Out, but as far as I could honestly say that him being on TV and different things. Yeah, I definitely could say that.
I call him a million view Holla. When he pops outside, he's a million views walking though. I give him that.
You feel me? We not disputing numbers.
Right. Absolutely.
You feel me? And I appreciate him still being an honorary, you know what I'm saying, staple in the culture and knowing, yo, listen, I'm gonna always spin and bring it back. So he's done that. It's no shot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as far as me, for the fans and people who tuning in and wasn't aware of what was going on, me bowing out, taking my step back at this point is because I didn't know what was going on when I stepped back on the spaces and going back at it. I was following the narrative. You know me, man. I stick to the script.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I
know that. You do, yeah.
I'm battling. It's because, okay, this is what transpired. This is how we got here, and I'm gonna follow that down. You know what I'm saying? But when this thing popped up with the him Mook shit, boom, 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 I didn't know about that. So yeah, they gotta handle that.
Let me ask you a question. As big as Hitman is, right? As large as in the culture, him not having you or Mook, right? But if he doesn't have Lux or Mook on his resume, what do we say? I mean, he's still official. I want to say that, but is that how would you look at that? I mean, not having Mook or Lux. Are you guys the end all be all? That's what I should ask you. You Mook Rex.
Who, me and Mook?
You Mook Rex. You know,
we still in figures because of the we come from where the root of this thing was at, right? And then when you think about the integrity of battle rap, not to say, rightfully so, it's supposed to morph, right? The coach is supposed to keep expounding. And those that take up the mantle, build on that. So we just are like vanguards in that space to where, you remember the horsemen, those that started it and those that were pillars, you know what I'm saying, and what it was built off of. So we represent that as far as the culture is established, you know what I'm saying? So when people look at us, they look at us in that space of like end game or having those dudes on your resume really means something to how this all came about. So that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? It don't take away nothing that he's done, but
absolutely, right.
Yeah, if you one of them dudes that like you a gunslinger for real, and you out here, testing your showmanship and your you know, your battle skills. Yeah, you want to come see those formidable opponents that everybody talked about. That was them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to try my gun against them. So I respect it, man. Like that dudes, you know, hold us in that regard. And then look, the work still speaks for itself. They know we ain't no walk in the park. Like niggas know how we layer that shit, put that thing together. So that's the truth. All the matter, you know. So
absolutely. You know what? You kind of hit it on the head, my brother. I'm not gonna lie to you and stuff like this. Let me ask you a question. Mook and Hitman, who do you like?
I'm going to move.
All right. So let me ask you: would you be concerned the fact that everything that happened with Mook recently? We gotta talk. We gotta get the details of it. We know if you know, you know, right? That the first one that gets a crack at him with that, right? That they're gonna. It's almost like easy to bot captain with the situation he had. Whoever had the first crack to say what they had to say, Geechee went off on that, right?
Right.
Can it be one of those things also where Hitman giving the first?
Right. And of course he's going to formulate that. I just think still at the end of the day, Mook is a more skilled battle rapper. That's just my opinion.
Right.
You feel me? Hitman has his strong points in him doing what he do, but I think Mook know how to take certain information, and when that's what the situation is, can take that and go, okay, this is how it's gonna come in, and he's a more skilled battle rapper in dealing with that situation. Because then you gonna have you can have, but you gonna pick that angle all 3 rounds? No, you can't do that.
No, you can't do not all three. Not all three.
So then, you know what I mean? All right, so you got to do something else. So after that, all said and done, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, we gonna see. But I'm going with Mook.
So win or let's say Mook and Hitman battle, win or lose, right? Hitman. If he wins, he beats Hitman. He beats Mook or loses against Mook. If he loses against Mook, you still want the battle?
Oh, if Hitman loses against,
yeah, we just still want the battle.
That's at that point. Listen,
respectfully, that's what y'all a battle regardless. Let me just throw it out.
I look.
Right.
So if you know, because he probably be wounded. I take the leftover. Listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never ducking no fades, man. That's just not. I don't do shit like that. I just needed the people to know what was going on. Well, I'm familiar with what's going on right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was coming right off of this Nitty joint, and like, nigga, set it up, nigga. Like, let's go. Get that shit done right now, and let's go. Like, we could have did this shit September, October, some shit like that. But like, you know, that shit crazy though. I heard some of the they gotta do what they gotta do.
Some people were saying, right? You probably didn't see this, but I saw this on social media because as a blog, I gotta pay attention to everything, right?
Indeed.
So people felt like you have more energy for Hitman more than Nitty right now. When you're talking in the spaces and when you're talking to Hitman or when you're talking to Nitty, there's more energy towards Hitman than it is for Nitty, some people feel.
The energy is one and the same though.
Okay.
All this shit spawned up because of that. You feel me? It don't seem like that because me and Rum don't be going back and forth too tough because Rum don't do that.
Right.
Rightfully so. He don't need to do that. You know, do what you do. People like what they like though. That's what I'm trying to say. We gotta find a happy medium to where, you know, look, being a showman is being a showman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my hand at becoming better in all arenas of the craft. You know what I'm saying? Where you captivate the audience, right? And bring them more into what it is we doing here. This is why we take certain approaches, funeral arrangements, Black Panther look. These different things to captivate the audience and bring them in.
Yes, sir.
Respectfully, Nitty is not an artist or an opponent that does all of that, but at the same time, he still built a strong base doing what he do. So he might not be all of that, but when he get up, I know he gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? So it's never that I don't expect that from Nitty. That's just that ain't the conversation when I get in certain spaces and niggas like to talk their shit. A nigga that pop my shit, I'm from Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? You niggas know how we give it up. We talk our shit and we gonna get in it. So that's the expression that go with all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that. That's what I come from. So yeah, but I ain't want to do all of that, and the nigga ain't on that type of time. Well, cool, he ain't gotta do that. I'm gonna still come to work. He's still gonna come to work. So you know, that's all.
Let me ask you this question here. Before you said yes to Nitty, or you heard your names being mentioned with Nitty, right? Did you want the battle, or do you felt the culture push that battle more for y'all to battle?
Yeah, the coaches pushed that. I'm a people's champ. You know what I'm saying? They know I was gunning that Hitman. You feel me? They know I was going right for him. And I guess he felt that he needed uh the feedback from the people to see what they wanted, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's looking at uh narrative, numbers, all of that. You know, from and that's cool. Everybody entitled to doing it how they doing it. So when they started throwing Rum name around like I was like Hitman was the easier fight and I was scared of Rum or some shit like that. I'm like, nah, that's not the case. That's not what's going on here. Like, I'm mindful of everything as far as the culture, raising notoriety, all of that. Bringing more to the well. I'm in that type of space at the same time. I'm gonna use my platform wisely anytime up. It's no shot to like Rum being the opponent that he is. Like we know Rum get busy, but I was on a different type of mission at the same time.
Right.
So when enough of the people saying what they saying, I'm still like, okay, it's never me, ducking no smoke. I mean, Rum could get it, but that's what I was looking at it from that standpoint. That was the conversation, right? It was like, why this battle over this battle? And so this is like a people favorite type of joint. And look, we here though, right?
We here now. Absolutely. We here now.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just, anybody out there that's thinking we don't duck fades, man. We just make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Is you and Nitty, is this a battle of the Miami Jedi mind? Like who's the better lyricist, basically? Who's the better writer? Is this what this battle is with you and Nitty?
Yeah, I think people want to see the spaces in different, because they know we thought provoking.
Yes.
You feel me? When you got writers of this caliber up the bat, you not getting a 1, 2, 3 ABC shit. It's some shit you gotta, you know what I mean? Let me stop what I'm doing. Let me slow down and speed up. Let me be receptive. Let me connect. This is wifey not right now. Kids chill. Like this is hold on. This garners that type of attention. You understand me?
What?
So this is those that come from that cloth and love to soul and dig for diamonds and go, ooh. So those that's trying to raise their level, this is what we do though. Like niggas understood with nigga, I shift DNA. No pun intended, but when you listen in certain levels, you gotta just to entertain yourself, you gotta become more. We feeding the people right now. You niggas just getting a good banquet right now. You niggas need to, for real, respect what's about to happen. And I appreciate this moment in time for us being able to raise the consciousness of the people, man, for real. Because this is one of them ones. We just, niggas just like that. You heard?
Look, as a blogger, I can't wait. Not the night of the battle, right? I'm talking the next day when I can rewatch the battle because I already know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna catch everything first watch. Yeah. Listen, to me as a blogger, I'm smart enough to know, especially when you rap and Nitty too, that we're not gonna catch everything you niggas say on first watch. I'm gonna spin the block, write down the bars.
Nah, indeed so.
Like that, looks.
You should.
You feel me?
You should. I think this is one of those definitely rewind finders more to find.
Yes.
How the did he? Oh shit! Like I know that because it's gonna be certain things you gotta like sitting on like how the fuck did he? And then by that time you might have missed 2 more. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely one of them ones. I already know. I can see the consensus now. Y'all niggas, it happened Saturday. We still gonna be talking about this shit come Tuesday, Wednesday, niggas.
Yes.
Yo, nah, I think because when he said this, it was like that. This is definitely one of those. Definitely.
Let me ask you about the word nostalgia, right? How do you feel when people bring up your name? Because anytime I bring up your name in barbershops or when people know that I blog, right? And they say, oh, Lux lives off nostalgia. Is that a backhanded compliment? Or how do you take that if you hear somebody say that?
No, not for me.
Okay.
Personally. Not for me, because I got a whole different perspective on how I see life.
Okay.
I understand motherfuckers only judge you based off of what they see, what you putting out, how you performing. You know what I'm saying? It's like we know that level that they're witnessing to, it's not that it's not still prevalent. It's not within. It's just like we want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when people go off of that, I say to myself, okay, because I'm a scientist, man, and I go into it so analytical to the point where I'm going, okay, how did I create these moments?
Okay.
What went into them? You know what I'm saying? And then you listening to the people, or you listening to for external validation. You're not really honing into what you should be connecting to be able to continue to create at high levels. You know what I'm saying? People only, but listen, you need the feedback that they're gonna tell you, right?
Right.
That's the bar in terms of where you can measure how did I perform? What are the people saying? What are they receptive to?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't take it as no backwards compliment, because a motherfucker at the same time could not have mentioned you in such high regards. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Real shit.
it
Real
just
shit.
said to
Right.
me what my potential is and what you expect of me. Now, whom much is
Mm-hmm.
given, much is expected. So, I appreciate it. I take it. I appreciate it for real, for real.
So is this battle more like the scientist versus the alien? Can I call that? Can I say that though? Can I put those two together, the scientist versus the alien?
Hey man, listen. You do what you do. Afterwards, we holler. You know.
Right. Let me. Is Nitty, do you look at Rum Nitty as a star? Is he a star in your opinion?
I like Rum Nitty.
Me
Like
too.
I think,
My top 5 right now. Absolutely.
yeah, as far as penmanship is concerned,
Mm-hmm.
I think Rum do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's thought provoking, man. We from that school. You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from what he do.
Mm-hmm.
I just know his levels and his different ways, especially when you battling. How people may come out on top in a battle, but as far as the waters being waged, he'd probably definitely be somebody that, you know what I mean. Oh yeah, no, you need to check out a Rum Nitty, or you check out certain people that you feel like represent the culture in a dope space, right? That where that's what you need to be listening to. I could definitely put him in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Rum is dope.
You know what I like about Nitty too though, Lux? The fact that a lot of niggas live off shenanigans, right? Promo and all this, right? And they live off shenanigans or promo, but when it's time to rap, the raps don't equate to the promo and shit. You dig
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
When he punches in and it's time to go to work, he's rapping.
That
He's
part.
rapping.
That
I know
part.
people say that's all he does though, but I don't have a problem with it. I guess as old head, I don't got a problem with how he gives it up when he just wants to rap.
Yeah. You gotta understand what day we in. This is why I take full responsibility. I understand motherfuckers need that. People want to get hyped for the fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They good press conference don't hurt. Niggas
Yes.
like see you popping your shit. Niggas
Uh-huh.
want to fill out the energy and all of that. I
Uh-huh.
dig it, man. It get the people going. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So it's the reciprocity, man. You got to do that. You know what I mean? I just make my peace with it, and then Rum got time to grow. He come around when he come around, how he do it, but it got to be a natural thing. Like I said, I'm from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? This how we come up. Like
Right.
niggas gonna pop their shit, man. They gonna pop their shit.
How you feel about the Geechee battle? About your Geechee battle? How you feel about it?
Yeah, that shit was, man. It was done. It was me trying to do something for the culture based off of the light that was going to be shed on it and all of that, and part of it not staying true to me and how I do things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what I take from it. People can feel, they're gonna feel how they feel, and rightfully so, because once you step on that stage and you perform, that's what you give us to judge and assess. So we gotta call you on it.
Right.
But me personally, yeah, I stated this in the spaces. I knew what went into that. Like, I wasn't, time frame, different things and all of that. And yeah, so you had to do, I got what I got. And, people got what they got. And it's not something that we felt all the way about. But,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I feel like, and that's not to take nothing away from Geechee, he showed up. But
Mm-hmm.
could he get with me on any, and then I can't even, go into that, because when the stage is set, you
Mm-hmm.
either you do or you don't. And
Right.
hey, man, I went in there, so we got what we got. But of course, man, that was one for me to go, okay, you know your truth. Stick to the script, nigga. Bottom line, no matter what. And that's everybody in life. This is what we up against, right? You gotta know thyself. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm all right with it though. I'm not losing no sleep about that motherfucker.
Right. Well, listen, I got to be real with you. My homeboy said Lux can't be losing back to West Coast niggas. As a New York nigga, I don't know. I just got to. My homeboy told me to tell you that. He said Lux is my favorite battle rapper, but I don't want my bro losing back to back. Let me the small room thing, right? How much do you feel like the culture emphasizes you more in a small room than yourself though? Like I feel like the culture puts you in a small room bag more than like prime example, right? If you were Hitman battle, right? Some people would say, well, can Lux hang with Hitman in a large room, but can Hitman hang with Lux in a small room? You think what I'm saying?
Hitman, I would destroy Hitman in a small room, but he got more of a chance on the stage.
You destroy him in a small room, Lux? Destroy him?
The fuck? Like I said, we're not gonna keep this shit on me and Hitman. Hitman got a date with death already, man. He got to deal with Murder Mook.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So I'm not going. But you got to understand the terrain that matters.
What terrain you on? Go ahead.
You understand? It's just a real thing.
Right.
Terrain matters. So when you take that into consideration, you go, okay, the battle was different based off of where the counterparts show up. That's a real thing, you know what I'm saying? And I feel as though when you win those big settings like that, people their attention, the way they receptive is different. They looking for certain things, and yeah, man, it's almost like chess with the on the clock or off the clock for me. You know, I'm giving that analogy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different thing. You know what I mean? As far as we just going off of critique and penmanship it's less about the show in a small setting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga could do some showmanship shit, and then he do that on a big stage, and that may surmount what somebody is doing lyrically, right? Because people are there for the show more so. So yeah, man, terrain matters.
Right.
Definitely does.
Time limit. So what are we doing? Time limit here? Is there a time limit with you and Nitty? I don't care. I wish you niggas can rap for however you want to rap for it. I'm just asking.
I'm gonna let him get it off his chest, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do the same. We want to keep it to where it's like you know when you
right.
bugging.
You're right.
This can't be mooking.
All right, my nigga, we bugging now, fam.
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
What we doing?
You can't be mooking in third round with Verb. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? We want to make it. You know what I mean? This
respectful,
is one for people.
Respectful, man.
Respectfully. Yeah, we ain't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? We gonna do what we doing. I think people gonna definitely be satisfied.
Okay. A couple more questions here, man. Were you ever in Fight Club?
Yeah, I was in Fight Club. Our shit just ain't go on camera. See, Fight Club was Fight Club before it was even getting on TV. They kind of got the show when they got the show. You know what I'm saying? MTV came and then like started filming it, but we was running down there, van full of niggas. What, me, Rex? I remember it was me, Rex, Clips. I think it was Clips there that day. I don't know if Clips was there. Nah, Clips wasn't there that day. It was me, Rex. Who else was in the van? This was my man Rel from Harlem was putting niggas on film and running down. This is what you had to be outside, man. Niggas was running down the niggas blocks and different sets where it was going on. Had to put that money up, and you know what I'm saying. This is when you would hear Rex's name before you even seen him and all of that. These are real stories, man. So, this is when niggas first seen Axel. Word.
Axel
Rex was really about to get it in.
From the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
He's nice. Axel was nice. Axel was dumb nice.
That nigga was incredible, man. Like first time I said, "Oh shit, this nigga was busy." Word up. You know what I'm saying? So this is when it was real killers. Like, you know what I mean? This is when we ran down there. My man LAR, shout out to LAR. Word. That was loose changing them. Word. LAR and them. Oh man. I got a chance to come up. I came up in an era where motherfuckers was present. I mean, the energy was different. You gotta feel me, Letterman.
Talk to me,
There was
love.
a different kind of embodiment
Mm.
when you was on them blocks and how a nigga had to be for you to be to allow for the people to be receptive to what you had to offer. That energy that you had to display in that zone, in that era of existing, I could honestly say it's not too prevalent right now.
No, it's not.
We like dinosaurs for real,
I'm
for
glad.
real.
I'm glad I lived that era. I'm 40. I'm over 45 years. I'm glad
Yo,
I lived
Ken,
that
I'm black. They do not know what they're missing,
era. Yes,
yo.
for real. You know what I mean?
Listen, not shout, listen, you niggas that come up and, internet gang and app gang and all of that shit. I'm just saying, listen, you are getting, I don't want to say dumbed down version because this thing still allows for us to connect to other parts of the world like that. You feel me? But you are missing a space of frequency and resonance. I mean, it's a certain energy,
Right.
soul. Let's just niggas, y'all didn't have to do certain things to become that. You got it kind of easy. I'm gonna be honest, man. That type of shit went into certain energy to where motherfucker was built different.
Mm.
Niggas from that cloth is just built totally different. And we got to call a spade, man. Listen, look, man. The real is back. The real is back. Cause you keep up with this fish market shit, it ain't gonna be no world to call a world for real.
Mm.
So it ain't no coincidence that niggas show back up on a platform at the times they do.
Right.
Gods know what they doing, man. And I just want to say to people out there, listen, man. Get online, do what you do, connect with the world how you need to connect with the world, but go outside, man.
Mm.
Get you some of the scenery. You see this in the background of me? Get acclimated with some of this, man. Put your feet on the land. Do something. Now listen, man. Really get a level of real shit that
Right.
ain't happening online. Cause you
Right.
niggas is missing. You niggas is cosmically blind, man. The shit that
Oh
really go
man.
on. You had to be outside when niggas was talking that shit
Yes.
that make other real
Ciphers,
niggas on the block.
meaning ciphers and shit. Like
What?
my nigga, listen, religiously, I used to watch you, Head Ice, Arsenal and Goods. That freestyle y'all did?
You talking good. You talking good.
I watched that freestyle religiously, my nigga, religiously. When you was rocking the brown thing, I know that shit
Yeah. The
bar for
pilot
bar. I
joint.
know all y'all niggas bars. I know
Yeah.
niggas don't even do that no more. You feel me? I seen you in front of Godson and Cyphers, my nigga. I seen y'all.
Right.
Godson. You feel me? Like, oh man.
These levels of energy, because what motherfuckers and they I see the people, they love energy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain energy that went into certain things that I was blessed to come up and see and get acclimated with. And that's what it's coming back around to. And I think we all as a collective have to want that even much more. You know what I'm saying? That we also allow for us to go get it on our own time.
Right.
So we looking at something from that space, from
Mm-hmm.
that perspective. So that's what you bring to the table. Tell a nigga, man, you want some real shit, man. That's the only thing that's gonna survive, man.
On your unheard verse, right? Like unheard second verse that you did for Calico, right?
Yeah.
That's my nigga. I was watching this morning. That is just amazing what you did there, brother. Let me ask you a two-part question. Are you mad that you didn't get to spit that off, right? And also, you spoke about the Lions Den, right? And I'm so glad you spoke about that in that second unheard verse, right?
Right.
I'm glad you pointed the fact with Lions Den, with niggas who came from Lions Den, Shine Goods, Tech Nine, all these niggas we see from Lions Den, right? Do you feel Lions Den gets to just do that shit in battle rap?
Everybody that came from Lions Den is top tier shit.
Mm.
Everybody that spawned from Lions Den still holds a great degree of dominion in the culture today.
Facts.
Gotta look at a Tay Rock, a Charlie Clips, a Arsenal, man. I mean, we just listen, and I can go on. You know, it's more. I mean, first time you seen Conceited was on Lions
Yep.
Den.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You gotta I give all the glory to up top. I built that and wanted to build that because I was just aware that there were more level 5 mutants, so to speak, like myself,
right?
that were out there
Yes.
in the world. And I said, you know, I wanna collect these voices to come to a platform that held the integrity of real shit. Cause you gotta
Right.
understand, I was coming off of 106 and all of that. Like I knew that was
I
TV
seen you.
shit.
I seen those freestyle. Of
You know
course,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And that was why I was like, nah, nigga, I know I'm from where some real killers at, nigga. That niggas that get really get busy. So I want the world to see that. That's what I wanted to do with my platform. I'm like, nah, man. If you know me from this TV, nah, look, this the Lions. Then this is where them niggas is at.
Yes.
And that was my whole thing. So when you think about it having its just due, just remember the level of talent that spawned from the Lions Den, and that came from the integrity that I wanted to uphold in terms of real motherfuckers having a voice. Not cause it mattered about numbers or different things like that. Nigga, this nigga just nice, nigga. I don't care, nigga. It was niggas that what? Bro, when you in tune to this type of force, this type of energy, like they say a fisherman can see another fisherman from afar. I know you. I know that. I know what that is. They don't gotta know, cause it's a lot of superficial fish market shit out. And it's sad to say, niggas didn't come up in a certain time. They didn't get to make themselves abreast with that energy. This is why you still got pillars such as myself and those that walk the land.
Right.
You feel me? That still garner that type of energy, and we can display that. And so when you see another one, you want them to go, nah, y'all don't know, but that's one of them. That's one of them. That's why when I see them spawn up, I know, oh, that nigga might have came from that cloth. When Twerk first, I said, look at this nigga. I said, shit. Tell my girl, like, look at this nigga. He got the thing. He got that spark. And I
You co-signed Surf too. Niggas don't know you co-signed Surf early too.
Come on, I know
that. Know my history. You did.
Look, you listen. Okay, Letterman said it. Okay. And listen, like I said,
Surf told me that he kept it real me years ago. He told me this. Surf told me this. He kept it.
Give all the glory to up top, man. Listen, man. I don't toot my own horn, but it's just when you know. Right? And you go, no, that's one of them. So when we see each other, we gotta be able to point that out. And I think that's what people really tune into when they see people such as myself, such as the Surf, such as we were saying Twerk, you know what I'm saying, and different people.
Right.
And that's crazy because I say Twerk because Twerk don't know. I know from whence Twerk, where it comes from with Twerk, and I got that from A of Life that put him in the dojo that told me where it came from. So whether he know it or not, it's from the same line.
Okay.
You understand? We just connecting the dots. So this is what motherfuckers is tuning into. So, and I'm saying that because we got to be honest with that thing that makes us stronger. And when we go into that, it builds a stronger tomorrow. Nigga, like I say, I'm in love with the art form. I mean that for a reason because I recognize what this shit means to, the system, this shit that we building. What you think the people coming when they want to hear that shit? They want that. So we gotta keep building on that. I'm here with you.
A lot of people are saying battle rap is not where it's supposed to be at, right? And I want to quote a line that you said on your unheard verse. You said, "This battle shit is battle shit. Sometimes you gotta blow them up to sink them." Is that where we at right now? You feel battle rap?
Well, battle rap went into space. It went just recently, right over the course of some years because of this is what happens in the world that we in, yo. Like industry find something that's pure, right, and beautiful. And what Kendrick said, how to pimp a butterfly. They want to take something that's and they want to take it into the industrial space and just quantify it.
Right.
But they losing the essence of the thing. And this is why I'm telling all those just like me, and this is why we got the performance that we got with being the Geechee situation. It's a space of you kind of conforming or trying to meet the expectations of industry that's coming in.
Right.
And you don't hold a specific essence that we all have. And I just want to tell everybody who has that thing, man, fuck what these suckers is talking about, nigga. Stay true. Stay true to what we do,
Right.
man.
Right.
Don't let these niggas trick us out our spot, man. We them niggas, man.
Do you wish in your career, right? Because I'm having a conversation with somebody about this recently about you. Do you wish you battled more on the road in your career? That you took more time to battle on the road for more people more cities to touch, to know? You're a legend, of course, right? First ballot Hall of Famer. But throughout the years, you wish you touched more cities when Smack and them was going out of New York City?
For me, that, because it didn't really matter to me personally.
Okay. All right.
So me personally, it didn't matter. Because people, they found me where I was and how I was giving it up from the space that I gave it up, right?
Right.
So
Right.
that's the essential ingredients that went into you even being captivated,
Right.
right? Definitely there's still more to receive in getting it from other perspectives. Don't miss me on that. You know what I mean? But you asked me if I regretted it, and I'm really a true man, bro. I'm really in the heart of divine order. Like I'm not me outside of that, and I don't want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wherever the Most High say, nigga, you gotta be. Like June 8th, I need to be in Orlando. That's what's happening.
Facts. Absolutely, brother.
That's what I'm gonna be. And it's no more, no less for me with that.
I want to read some names to you, and I want to ask you how you feel about these battles that didn't happen for you. B-Dot, before he retired, is that something that you entertained in the back of your brain? Did you feel like, okay, let me keep watching B-Dot for a while? Because you got comparisons and everything like that.
I like what B-Dot represented. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't really need to have a bunch of preaching to the choir going on. Like, you know what I mean? Because when I popped up in my truth, it made it rightfully for those let's talk about what's really going on. And I think B-Dot spawned from that aspect, and I love that he stood on business in terms of, yo, we about this knowledge, and we about, expanding the consciousness, and this is what's really going on. He did that well. I didn't need to shoot him down or do that in the back. I didn't to say who was better. I think that was what people just wanted. Like, so me personally, it wasn't like, oh, I'm ready to battle him. Like, that's nah.
We wanted that. We pushed that. The culture pushed that.
Yeah. Nah, the people wanted that. It's just when you go into it, like, what the conversation was gonna be. A bunch of me telling him like you like me type shit, like shit like that.
You and Iron Solomon, how come they never crossed paths?
On a battle type
on a battle, yeah. Just like,
I think by that time Solomon was moving into a different space. Cause you got to think, the last time I remember being on the same card with Solomon was Summer Madness 2. That's when
battle Mook,
the Calico and he battled Mook, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think he started to get into other things by that time, and then it just never showed up on each other's radar. You know what I'm saying? We were aware of each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, man, like, people be, we all got a lot of, like, fantasy matches and like, oh, what if that, and I think life guy has the way to, say, well, you want to make God laugh playing something, to that degree, and it's like, because you really can't be in experiences that don't help you to get to the other levels of yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is what I start recognizing, and when I say, you know what, I'm gonna stick to the script. It's totally what I got to do, because I know you want the best Loaded Lux possible when he show up on that stage.
Absolutely.
That works. That works in it's a co-creative thing. You know what I'm saying? In that, so you know what I'm saying. Word. I like to stay true in that regard.
Did JC drop the ball for that battle that happening?
Hell yeah. I ain't saying JC still like ain't formidable. And that it can't be done, because like him, and like a Danny Myers, they still.
I like Danny. I like you and Danny a lot, Lux. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, no, I like it too. They're still true men. Like, they still stick to the script of what got us here. So anytime those that's out there that's like that, we can always have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Those that just uphold and give it up like that. So, but at the time when it was about to happen, when it's 70, yeah, man, he just needed to chill for a little bit. Like,
JC,
he definitely, right? Cause look, he was talking that shit when I came off the Arsenal joint, and I said, "Yo, I know." Listen, true story, and I might have said this. We spawned the volume series for you niggas, cause I told a nigga when he said what he said after the Arsenal joint. I said, "Listen, man, if I catch you in a room without all of this hoopla, boom, 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 I know how niggas work. I know how Beasley and them over there. Niggas read the narrative. Like, oh, that's what's next. We need to get niggas in the room. We don't need all the other shit. And let niggas just go at it.
Right.
Because that would have probably been the first one to spawn out of. Because right after that, I went and did Flex.
Flex, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because niggas was like, I'm like, nigga, we get busy. Fuck is you talking about? So JC, that conversation was happening. They took that Twitter conversation and went crazy with it. Like, words. So that'll definitely happen.
One last name on that, DNA.
Oh yeah, DNA definitely got to get it too. Like, yeah, he not removed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Things just had happened. Like, cause the Jerry West shit.
Right.
And that don't still take away nothing from DNA though. He's definitely, DNA, man. He's a formidable opponent, man. Like putting his work. You know what I mean? Put pain in. So, and that conversation been brewing for a while. So we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? After this rum joint done. Like I said, these are the prospects. You got DNA out there that's still a killer. You got JC, you got a Danny Myers, man. All of this shit is like, I'm here, man. Like I look, man. When you know, and when you about getting better, and when you like, life be lifing, right? Everybody say that. Life be life, and that's some real shit. And I think when you get to that point where you go, oh, okay, I assess what was going on, what I need to do, how I need to be all the way in the heart of this thing we do. Nigga, I love I'm in love with the art form. I'm in love with everybody that inspired me to keep doing it, man. Shout out to Rum Nitty, nigga. June 8th is going up. Get your fucking pay-per-view tickets right now.
Listen,
Pardon me, man. Excuse my language in this sacred space. You know what I'm saying? But get your tickets, man. Be front row for the show. You know what I mean? In that regard, let's dance.
Before I talk music with you, right? I want to talk to music with you, right? The bars that you give Ocho Cinco, right? How fast do you write that, my nigga? That's and the envelope, like when you write shit like that, my nigga, do you know that we're going crazy online after we see you rap like that?
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it be like, long as I get the information, then I let this thing do what it do, man. Like,
Blind was crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, right. That was crazy too, man. Yeah, Ocho, put Ocho on that list too, man. Cause Shannon Sharp was like, he wanted to invite us to really do the damn thing. What's the name of that? I forgot what he called. I think it's the Club Shake. They got yeah, but they got some event that goes down in August or something. He wanted us to get it off our chest there. I don't know. I might pop in for a round or two with Ocho.
Why haven't you go back to Flex?
Flex and them gotta talk to me. They gotta talk to me nice, man. We gave them. We gave them. It's that 5 million in building. They gotta. Come on, we gotta make it make sense. And some of the people, the good folks that was over there, Hot 97, that was like, because we had Top Shelf the show. A lot of things went into when we did the Flex, the way it was some reciprocity. That when we over there giving our services, y'all gonna come back the other way at the same time. So I had a show over there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, so they made it make sense for me. But I'm not just about to go back over there and then, I don't even know, they just different management. Let's just, low key, the politics is different over there right now.
Right.
Let's even know that. So it's like, when we pop up, we gotta make it make sense, man. And what I was doing when we did have some of the reigns over there and the good folks was over there, Hot 97, when it was still the good folks over there, it made sense. I could have stuck over there and then did another joint, and then we would have, Flex would have been doing some things with me, and we'd have made some things that ain't what's going on over there right now. So, we'll figure it out though.
Your 3 rounds against Calico or your 3 rounds against against Holla?
Holla.
Why? I agree. I agree. I agree so much. But why do you say that though? Paulo, the light model, the fight Drago. You might follow the express squad. Oh my God, fight models. This nigga was wilding. Okay, my bad.
Nah, that thing was top shelf, man. You ain't doing nothing wrong.
I think you're part like a talent agent. Nigga, what?
Jesus. Yeah. Oh man.
My bad.
No, you good. Like I feel as though because the Hollow joint, it was like a fight. It what's so dope about it? It's like it wasn't even pretty, right? We had UW. It's still raw. It's still like niggas just start trying to get the lighting together. It's still a lot of like, it was still, you know what I mean? And it's still a magic was happening in the midst of all of that. You could still get what you was getting out of it. So, but yeah, I think I was really going for Hollow. Like I was really had a grudge, like, because the Calico shit happened. Nigga, I was there when he called me out
Against math.
against math.
Loaded Lux, what the fuck is up? Loaded Lux, what the fuck is up?
You feel me? You feel me? And that same day I seen Hollow, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Cause this one, I think he was coming off the goods joint. Hollow was that he was the one.
He beat Hitman at Summer Madness also, right?
Hollow was the one. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Low, man. Like Low was like, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, what's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted that match because, I wanted to prove like I was on a vendetta. Like, so it was that before Calico even called me out. And then I think Lowe just got into some situations, you know what I'm saying, with the authorities or whatever. He had to go away for a little bit, and then he was out the way. He had to sit up for a bit. And so when Calico called me out, divine order, you know what I mean? Okay. It just went how it went from there. And we stepped into our role, you heard?
Okay. Yo, when you told Hollow, baby, you a star. They love you where you are, but I love you enough that I leave you the way you are.
Come on, man. We was talking good.
Yo, there's too many round quotables in them rounds, man.
We was talking good,
brother.
We was talking real good. Nah.
So let's go to music, man. 2017, you dropped Beloved 2.
Yeah.
Talk Dirty Part 1.
I dropped Talk Dirty 2.
Right, Part 2, right?
Yeah.
I think my favorite project was 2021 when you linked the Manifest with combining all of them.
Yeah.
That was one of the most slept on projects I felt in 2021.
Yeah, man. That's when like I said, them level 5 mutants get a chance to hook up.
Right.
They was aware. Like certain people know, like when the ones is around, we know who the oh nah. Nigga. So that's what I'm trying to say. But nah, Cambada is just, and shout out to Bada baby, man. If you ever get a chance, those who's tuning in, man, go check out some Cambada projects. He just dropped Holy Ghost 3 with one of the producers that actually produced on Beloved 3. Just dropping on the 8th. He produced the whole thing. That's Black Magic. And Cam is just, oh my God, man. He's just otherworldly, bro. He's
y'all chemistry, son. Y'all chemistry.
Yeah. Nah, like I said, man, when you get around
my nigga, Slave to Your Master is my favorite joint on there. I love that song.
Yeah.
Love that joint, my nigga. Real talk. I fucked that joint heavy, man.
Healthy.
Listen, it's a nice 8-piece project they did, y'all.
Yeah.
Go look at that, man. Go listen, please.
Yeah. Ain't gonna take up too much of your time. We know the attention span is down. You know what I mean? That's just some joints that you could just go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. It just was two level 5 mutants hooking up and, loving the craft and just feeding off of each other as like, even like even when we did that project, we recorded some of the, just the behind the scenes when we were putting it together. And you can go also, to check that out, go to, Black Magic, 363.com, and then you can hear, it was just the conversations that went into it. Or I think we did. I think I'll find out too. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, go to Black Magic because I think it's a link that align you to the Manifest Destiny project and everything that went on with the behind the scenes. But the conversation that we were having, right, that spawned some of the ideas for the tracks and the where we were at when we were going. So we going in with that energy and going in, and then after that we'll have those conversations. Then Cam would be in the studio. I might take a walk outside, and then we be formulating. You know what I mean? It was like some Big and Jay-Z, like, walking around the studio getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, why y'all didn't do a
Brooklyn
video for
finest.
Alpha Omega, yo? Why y'all didn't do a video for that, a visual for that?
Nah, we did we? No, we did. We did a like a lyric joint. I think shout out to my man Marco Polo.
Okay.
He did one of like the lyrical joints, but where we taking the animation. We did kind of one of those.
Okay.
Look at it. Look it up. It's online.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, it's online on YouTube.
Okay.
You can check it out. But Alpha and Omega, we did have a visual to that as well. We just had a more animated one. That's what you got from that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what are we doing? Because I know you got a joint coming out tomorrow, I believe, ASAP, right? ASAP Ferg?
Yeah. Yep. We putting a visual out for Make Sense.
Harlem.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because me
niggas
and Ferg,
don't know Ferg's background. Ferg peoples are hip hop's is a hip hop nigga. Like
rest in peace, man. Listen, man, Ferg, man, Dow Ferguson, man, was a GOAT in regards to merging the streets and art.
I know my history. Facts. That's a fact.
You understand me? And also still gave back to the community, had businesses in the community. I'll never forget going to buy my first Ferg shirt, you know what I'm saying, right there on 145th. He had a shop, man. Going to get Ferg pieces was like a staple. To have a Ferg shirt on was everything. That Ferg 54 was crazy. Right. So, you know what I mean? Like, he was a staple as far as one of those entrepreneurs, but trendsetters coming from Harlem and knowing how to hook up with people that were also in powerful positions, politics, here, there. Though, like, yo, Ferg was one of the ones, man. So I'm saying that to say Ferg is from good stock. You know what I'm saying? The artistry that flows within him, you know what I'm saying? So just giving people a little background on Harlem, you know what I'm saying, how that all come to be. And this Beloved project is, stepping back into the, the roots and giving people my perspective from this space, you know what I'm saying? But I always try to incorporate elements and components from Harlem, you know what I mean? Because these are the different things that not only shaped my outlook and made me most aware, but it's what people, whether they know it or not, they come to know and love about an artist like a Loaded Lux, you know what I'm saying? That conversation, you know what I mean? That energy, that bop. And it's Harlem, man. It's where we from. So I always, want people to be abreast of the land. And that's my give back. That's my reciprocity to the space that raised me, man, so well. And Ferg, me and Ferg hooking up was definitely I look forward to doing a joint like that for a long time, because like he's a pivotal figure, you know what I'm saying, that come from the background, and for us to link up and do that joint. And like our families, like, it's crazy. Like, my mom's knew his pops and like babysit him and like all that. So it's crazy that the history is crazy. I mean, 60 degrees of separation, especially being in Harlem. If your peoples was outside, your peoples ran into your peoples. It's very that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got the joint dropping. Tomorrow.
How many drinks on the project?
Divine 7. We kept it. Okay, Divine 7. Okay. It's an intimate series on as far as the Beloved joint is concerned. Because when people remember, you go back, the first Beloved that we put out, the first project, Had about 6, 7 joints on there.
Mm-hmm.
That we put. This is when the Calico joint first happened and everything. And I always like to put, if I can, give people a little soundtrack to the movies that we create on them stages. You know what I'm saying? And I like them to just have the music of the day. You know what I mean? That's going. So it's summertime.
So with you, is this grassroots, introspective? I know you give it up when you rock, though. You give. What is this? What should we be expecting from this project, though? What are you giving us?
No, look, but that's what I'm saying. I've learned to co-create. You know what I'm saying? With the rhythm.
Okay.
The times. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I say that to you, I mean it like you can't drop a joint that has a more, let's say, on a winter vibe in the summer, where you got certain joints that wouldn't go with the rhythm or the beat of the people.
Okay.
It would be hard for them to be receptive to certain joints. Like I'm not that naive. Like I want to do joints, drop it in your drink, something you can flow with, jump in the G ride, moves, and that go with the rhythm. Like
So
what
no
I'm saying?
drill, no drill music from Lux, no drill music.
Nah.
Okay, that's what I think. So.
When have we, you know what I mean? When have we done that? Like,
that's not your mouth. I know that, brother.
I'm still gonna stick to the script. I'm still gonna be me, man, all the way through and throughout. But you getting a element. Just picture some elements of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? In your V coming through the lane. I'm talking about these are those vibes. You know what I'm saying? You got those, man. You summer in Harlem type of feel. This is very that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted them to have a soundtrack, man. We've returned. You know what I'm saying? We've risen. Like we back essentially. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I want the people to have that. Beloved 3. I got kept my elements. I got Ferg on there. We got good joint with Dave East on there.
Oh, you got Dave. Okay, keep it in Harlem. Okay, I hear that. Keep it in Harlem.
And I wanted to spawn back into cause we ain't drop a project in a minute. You know what I mean? So, I like to build from the foundation on up. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to come back through like that, and then shit, I got another joint just like I said, man. I got a few projects just waiting, but I want to do those where they make sense. You know what I mean? To put certain projects out. You know what I mean? And then you got to be mindful of the attention span of the people. So I never want them to overlook good content. I just wanted to really flow with what's going on, man. Like even if it's a sound bite for you, this joint with me and Ferg is called Make Sense.
Makes sense.
Let's make it make sense, man. Like
producers wise, who you mess with producers wise?
Oh man, I stick. Well, Black Magic, like I told you, he produced the joint, the Make Sense joint with me and Ferg.
All right.
I got my day one on there, Rudy Rhythms. He produced the God record that y'all all love, the Gift of Death joint. You know what I mean? That joint, that joint. So that joint. He produced that. You know what I'm saying? He got like 2 or 3 joints on there. I got Rain on this. Shout out to Rain 910. Y'all know him. Y'all know about Rain. Rain
get busy.
Rain got a mean project out right now.
Yeah, Rain get busy.
Huh?
Rain get busy with the beats, man. He does.
That Winning Circle was tough, man. He got some joints on there, man. So, I stick to those that I come up building with, and that I'm acclimated with their sound, and then I could have a good thought-provoking conversation with those vibes behind it. You know what I'm saying? They create that atmosphere for me in my music. And I got some new producers on here as well. You know what I'm saying? Kilos. I mean, listen, I'm gonna always go where the flow is, man. And it's simple as that. We like staying in harmony. I don't want people to think, I don't want to make this shit it's extra complicated, like it's rocket science. No, listen. Life, once you figure out all the complexities,
right? It's not rocket science.
It's really fucking not, man. When they say life is simple, we complicated. That's a real thing, man. We overthink shit. God already laid this thing out. Flow with the flow, man.
Now, hold on. I gotta give you pushback because I remember interviewing you right after the Arsenal battle, right? And you just said that you moving forward. You don't know if you're gonna do music and create battle. How hard is that creating music and having a battle at the same time, though?
Well, here's the thing: if you're doing it at the same time, yeah. But like, I kind of had these records, right?
Okay.
I was creating records at the time, and then it started formulating with the battle showing up and all that. So This wasn't like, you know what I mean, we was like so
Got you.
wasn't like that. So
Got
but yeah, that was the thing. When you going, that is a different flow. And if those creators that know, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different dance. You know what I'm saying?
Are you expecting a classic with Nitty or a great battle? What are you expecting?
I think he show up how he's supposed to show up. It's gonna make it one of them joints where you like, yo, it is what it is because he said that and then he said that. Then he said that and then he said that. That's where you know what I mean? It's all around. You're like, you know what I mean? I know I got some shit.
Right.
It's no question about that. And Nitty, from what we've known him to do over the history of his career, he coming with that thing. Now, you know, will it be able to withstand? Loaded Lux, man, for a reason. You heard? Love one. We fully loaded for a reason.
Are you saying Nitty doesn't? Hold on. Are you saying Nitty doesn't have a chance against you? Are you saying that?
Like, I only could go off what he did.
Okay.
And if that's the Nitty we expecting, you know, it's levels to this shit though.
Okay.
And people gonna see why. Like, you know. But that's why we battle, right? Because you put them same motherfuckers in the room and then you gonna see what we get. Excuse me once again. Sorry, man. Yo, but listen, I get hyped. I get hyped when I'm talking that talk, man. You know how it go. Man.
Right. My brother, listen, man. I'm glad you took your time to chop it up with me. Anytime you pop out, it means something to the culture. Niggas can try to front. Niggas got to front. You can front all you want. When this man pops outside, it means something. Okay?
Nah, love and respect, man. Love and respect. I love us, man, and that's why I do it. B. I recognize it's a collective. You know, they inspire me, man. Any kind of feedback, the Lux ain't all of it. It inspires me, and I appreciate people in their truth. You feel me? Because us being who we are, man, we take it and we build on it, and you know, I appreciate all of us, man. I appreciate the culture.
You want Hitman? You want Hitman, don't you?
Listen, man. Right now, listen, man. Look,
I see you want Hitman. I know you don't care. You want Hitman, though.
I was gonna spend. I'm telling you. Listen. Anyway, you know. Listen, it's going on the way it's going on for a reason, and this, I think, all of these type of things make the culture boom. Keep this shit. It keep it booming. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
Listen, I know Mook is your brother, but low key, ain't you like Mook? You know, I'm supposed to meet that niggas with the dance first, though. What you doing, my nigga?
Indeed, but look though, right?
Okay.
You even gotta look at the intensity in Hitman, even when it's conversations that arise about Mook.
Yeah, he wants Mook too. He wants Mook. He wants Mook. He does.
So we could listen, man. We gotta be true to this shit. We could force fights,
right?
Or we can let them grudges settle them. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Let them shits happen, man, because it take them artists to a whole nother level. So let them be all that they can be, and man, let's enjoy the show. So, you know,
okay.
We'll if it's supposed to happen, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. But right now, he gotta deal with Murder Mook, man. He gotta deal with Murder Mook. Shit's crazy.
My brother, we're gonna talk after the battle, though, man. You know I love you like cook food, my brother.
You know it. Always us, man. I am Loaded Lux on everything, man. Go to the .com as well. Get the workshop. That's where the album will be at, man. You know, tune in June 8th, man. Get the pay-per-view, man. Watch the show. You heard me? Loaded Lux versus Rum Nitty. It's gonna be one of them ones. Telling you.
Love my brother.
Always us. You know.
Always, man. Shout out to my brother.